tonight is reunification of two Koreas. I know this is quite a serious topic, so I'm not going to bore you with academic debates and a lot of numbers, but instead, what I'm going to tell you is my own analysis based on my thoughts. For those of you who grew up in Korea, must be familiar with this song. I'm going to sing a song, but please bear with me because I'm not a really good singer. 우리의 소원은 통일, 꿈에도 소원은 통일, 이정도 통일을 이루자. The rough translation of the lyric is that we wish for unification. Even in our dreams, we wish for unification. With all our hearts, let's make unification happen. As one of those kids who grew up singing this song, I grew up thinking that unification should be done and will be done. But, however, the young generation of today thinks different. Let's ask one of our young generation. Eunshil, do you want unification of two Koreas in your time?
Yes, but actually not. Because I should consider my economic status. I should pay more taxes to sustain northern people. And whatsoever, I don't like to be reunified in my country.
Is Eunshil being selfish?
Yes. Yes.
No. In fact, this argument is shared by many young Korean people these days. People do admit that if Koreas are unified, it would be a good thing for Korea in the long run. But in the short run, at least one generation must sacrifice to pay for it. And not many of us would like sacrificing ourselves for the general good of the society. I know Scott might be an exception. What I'd like to argue here tonight is that there is a cause, but there's bigger benefit than its cause when Koreas are unified. First of all, if Koreas are unified, South Korea will no longer have official enemy to defend the country from. So we could cut back on our military spending, which is about 10% of the government budget, and spend more on education and social security system. And second of all, if Koreas are unified, Korea will no longer suffer from its high country risk, and it will be more likely to be perceived as a safer place to invest for foreign investors. And third of all, which is the most important benefit, is that if Koreas are unified, South Korea will no longer be an island, de facto island, and it will be able to enjoy its geological advantage located between China, Russia, and Japan. For instance, North Korea could be developed as a tourist destination to attract tourists from neighboring Asian countries. And in fact, I had a chance to talk with a researcher at Samsung, and he told me that Samsung is planning to build Everland, a pleasure ground owned by Samsung groups in North Korea, targeting Chinese tourists. And more importantly, South Korea heavily depends on natural foreign energy, and if Koreas are unified, Korea could import energy more cheaply than now. For instance, in Sakhalin, Russia, a lot of natural gas is being developed, and if Koreas are unified, we could ship the energy not by LNG, but by train, which is a lot more cheaper than an LNG ship. And lastly, last but not least, I want to talk about Korean movies. Two of the common themes of Korean movies are Korean Wall and tension between the two Koreas. And I think that if Koreas are unified, Korean movies could move beyond its Cold War mentality And Korean movie heroes might not be able to save the world like American movie heroes often do, but we could at least save Asia if it's not the entire world. To sum up, 60 years have passed since the Korean War in 1950, and Cold War came to an end about 20 years ago, but it's still lingering in the Korean Peninsula. Given the different stances of the two governments in South and North Korea, I think that the reunification would not likely to become made out of agreements between the two governments. And in my very personal view, I think the unification would come like the reunification of Germany, all of a sudden, when North Korea finally collapses. And when the day comes, I think that we have to pay quite a big price. But what I would like to emphasize is that it will not be just suffering, but will be an opportunity for Korea to live forward. And like the song I sang momentarily ago, I wish for unification. I wish for the day to go to China or Russia by bus or by train. It will feel good, wouldn't it? Thank you.